Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clarke on YouTube. Oh no! Happy holidays, everyone. Thank you so much for choosing this YouTube channel every single time as your #1 source for Descendants and Zombies. If you are a fan of Descendants and Zombies, I think this is the YouTube channel for you this holiday season. And I can't think of a better way to spend the holidays than by reviewing Descendants and Zombies and all these defining moments that have made you a fan of Descendants and Zombies. I love the holidays, and I really do love having the chance to spend them surrounding myself with so many wonderful fans of Descendants and Zombies, because moments like these are only ever meant to happen once for every lifetime. So because moments like these are only ever meant to happen once for every lifetime, then they should be celebrated, and they should be reviewed in the way they've forever and always been meant to be reviewed. I've enjoyed reviewing Descendants and Zombies for the last 10 years, and I felt like I've been a part of each and every one of your lives ever since I started reviewing Descendants and Zombies from the very first video that was ever uploaded on this YouTube channel. Seriously, guys, from my heart to yours, thank you so much. So what's happening tonight in the Descendants and Zombies universe is Disney has released this new holiday compilation featuring your favorite Descendants and Zombies Christmas-themed music videos. Of course, it includes Red Christmas, Snow Angels, a couple more thrown in there as well. The video runs for about 9 minutes, so I thought the best way to talk about it would be to review it the way that it's forever and always meant to be reviewed, because so many people will review this. They will take the chance on reviewing it for the sole purpose of recording a reaction video for the very first time ever, and their video consequently is never going to make any sense to any fan of Descendants and Zombies, because let's face facts. Everybody who is a fan of Descendants and Zombies, the age demographics vary, and they know everything there is to know about Descendants and Zombies. So because you know everything there is to know about Descendants and Zombies, and you know who and what you love, and you represent yourself through being very passionate about Descendants and Zombies, these reaction videos are pretty much really going to upset you. And I believe forever and always you guys deserve far better reviews when it comes to Descendants and Zombies for a very long time. Let me take you back to 2 years ago when the Red Christmas music video first premiered. I was incredibly excited about this music video because it was the first time ever Disney had really attempted something like this. They shot this several months prior to Christmas, and Clarke was so excited about the PR that went behind the Red Christmas music video. She was all there to promote it, and she was all there out of love and support for every fan who had supported her through her journey becoming a part of the Descendants cast, because this was a character that she really embodied. She really embraced, and ever since donning the character Red, she has come off as such a huge inspiration. So filming a Christmas music video, apart from the Shown Like a Snowman Christmas music video, which was collaborated back in 2017, it had been several years since we had seen a Christmas music video from your favorite Descendants and Zombies stars. The first Zombies one was, of course, Snow Angels this year, and that was a beautifully collaborated music video. There was so much passion and so much heart and dedication coming from Freya Sky and Malika Burton with the collaboration of this music video, which they shot back in July. But I've never really cared when they shot these music videos, because regardless of when they filmed these music videos, there is so much heart and dedication that goes behind everything that your favorite Descendants and Zombies characters are a part of, because they feel so blessed and they feel so honored. And I think that you don't really have to tell each other that you love each other to really express your emotions and how you truly feel about your best friends, because I think when it comes to people like Clarke and Malia Baker and Ruby Rose Turner, they tell each other through their actions how much they feel about each other and how much they love each other, which is something that I find really spectacular when it comes to reviewing these Christmas music videos, because they're so full of color, they're so full of light, and they really give us a greater appreciation for things like the value of life and the value of friendship, because friendship is pretty much a commodity, and it is something that I think a lot of people tend to take for granted. But I think ever since the premiere of Descendants and Zombies, and since things like these have been put into perspective and become more clearer to a lot of people, it makes filming these music videos more worth it in the end, because more people have a greater appreciation for things like friendship, how you have a love in your lifetime you would think about spending the rest of your life with. I think our lives have really been put into perspective and really come full circle since Descendants and Zombies first premiered all the way back in 2015. And when we saw this very first Christmas music video attempted by Sophia Carson, I remember when she performed at the holiday celebration for Disney back in 2017, she joined all off on stage, and they had the time of their lives, performing this song for the first time ever, remixing the Shown Like a Villain song. I think it really started a trend. It was the beginning of a trend that never really faded out, and it became very popular around the holidays, and I think Descendants and Zombies fans have really been expecting the latest Christmas music videos to drop ever since Shown Like a Snowman really blew up and really took off. And I think Red Christmas was really a very different vibe. It was really a different presentation for Kylie Contrell to be a part of, but she had so much fun collaborating on this music video, and she was so excited to film it. So when it came to reviewing the Red Christmas music video, I was one of these guys that really wanted to take a chance on it. As many of you have known who have been subscribed to this YouTube channel for a very long time, I've been a huge fan of Descendants and Zombies, and I feel very passionate about when it comes to having these conversations with each and every one of you. I may never know what I'm about to say each time I push record, but that's what makes these videos so fun and so unpredictable to film, is because you never know what the host of the show sitting behind the microphone is ever going to say. In most of these reaction videos that have been uploaded and produced and edited and cut and paste, many people will choose to criticize the rise of Christmas music video because they really don't have a greater appreciation for it, and they've really never taken the time to really understand the rise of Red Christmas music video, because it was just a beautiful Christmas music video. It just really put into perspective, how precious Christmas was and how it was the one time of year when families came that much closer together, because you meet people that you haven't seen in months. I mean, how many months pass in a year and you never really have the chance to reconnect with your family or people that you tend to kind of, fade off into obscurity. And then from out of nowhere, everybody just comes that much closer together on the holidays. I've always loved the holidays because I have the opportunity to spend more time with people that I don't really see all the time. I get to see the beautiful Christmas lights. I get to see everybody having fun. And one of the most beautiful opportunities, seeing these Christmas music videos collaborated, was just having the chance to see your favorite Descendants and Zombie stars like Kylie and Sophia and, of course, Freya and Malachi having fun. That's one of the greatest joys I get out of recording these videos about Descendants and Zombies, is seeing the opportunity to have your favorite Descendants and Zombie stars having a whole lot of fun. So when it comes to uploading reaction videos and reviews of this kind of thing, these compilations, I think more of a chance needs to be taken on people like Kylie Contrell, Freya Sky, because not just because they have a long way to go, but because only beautiful things have to be said about these music videos. And that's why I try to upload videos and have these midnight premieres on my YouTube channel, to be one of the first to beat up the algorithm, because I know a lot of people kind of seize opportunities that Descendants and Zombies always presents them with. And I think a lot of people who upload these videos about Descendants and Zombies, because they don't have the greater appreciation that comes with reviewing music videos and different projects your favorite Descendants and Zombie stars have been featured in when it comes to PR, because there was a lot of PR done for Zombies 4: Dawn of the Vampires. There was just as much PR done for Descendants: The Rise of Red. These stars were really working really hard and very diligently to promote it, and I think they deserved a whole lot more credit than they ever received, because the majority of the credit and the love and support came from the fans of Descendants and Zombies. But thankfully, there are 600,000 people who love Descendants and Zombies so much, if not a million. And I think that with how much heart that they have for Descendants and Zombies, you guys have deserved a lot better reviews when it comes to these Christmas music videos than ever before. Because we think back to 15 years ago when Miley Cyrus and Ashley Tisdale and the Jonas Brothers were recording these Christmas music videos, and they really never hit home. They never really had an emphatic message of just how precious the holidays were. Because these are moments that you wish you could go back in time and relive and experience over and over again. I mean, Miley Cyrus had so many Christmas songs. Carrie Underwood had so many Christmas songs. Mariah Carey's Christmas songs were very popular amongst many age demographics. But I think when it came to Britney Spears and Miley Cyrus, they were just simply recording reaction videos and Christmas music videos for the purpose of recording them. The label looked at an opportunity for them to receive more exposure than ever before. But when it comes to this new generation of Disney stars, which we will never return to again, because this is really history that we're a part of, I think these are some of the most miraculous and fabulous jobs ever done when it comes to a collaboration of a Christmas music video. And that's why I can never say enough nice things when it comes to reviewing stars like Kylie Contrell, Freya Sky, forgetting how gorgeous they are and how undeniably beautiful they are, because they come through every single time, because they feel very passionate about their fan base. I mean, Freya Sky has been uploading some new singles like Silent Treatment. It's got over 75,000 likes on YouTube. That's incredible, on her official YouTube channel, and she's nearly got 1 million subscribers put up. Congratulations, Freya, for that. And I think Snow Angels is a true testament to just how far Freya Sky has come. Because when you think about the value of friendship and just how precious friendships are and how you can really love somebody without ever having said the words, I love you in a conversation. I think this is really put on display. And I think one of the greatest Christmas music videos that have ever been collaborated by Disney, hands down, has to be Snow Angels. I mean, who's going to argue that? The only person who's ever going to argue that is a critic who loves to criticize this kind of thing. And I think Descendants and Zombies provided them with the perfect opportunity and really a chance to criticize something more than ever before. But I have this to say to each and every one of you in light of the holiday season. If anything, Descendants and Zombies does not deserve to be criticized. Descendants and Zombies deserves all the praise in the world. And if we're going to talk about Descendants and Zombies, then that is precisely what we should do. Is we should talk about Descendants and Zombies, and we should give it more of a chance than ever before. Because I've seen all these holiday celebrations on Disney Channel and Disney Plus. I saw the Red Christmas celebration on Disney Channel just last year and on Disney Plus. It was fabulously done. Kylie Control looked like she was having the time of her life. And one of the greatest joys I get from uploading these videos is having the opportunity to see Kylie Control having the time of her life during these Christmas productions, and of course the Rise of Red Worlds Collide tour. It was incredible, seeing how far Kylie Control had come in such a short amount of time, and just how appreciative herself and Freya were of these moments they get to share in with each and every one of you. Because many of you went to the Worlds Collide tour after having seen these Christmas music videos. You felt more inspired than ever before, and I think a lot of you wish that we would see more music videos produced for Christmas for Descendants of Zombies. I've heard people even upload reaction videos where they say that Descendants of Zombies characters don't have any place in Christmas. They've never belonged in Christmas, and I think that's really ridiculous. That is very disrespectful for any critic to ever say that about how Descendants of Zombies characters have no place or they don't belong in Christmas. I have this to say to each and every one of you. You guys really have got to give your favorite Descendants of Zombies stars a break, because I think it has a lot to do with jealousy. And I think these critics are saying this because they have nothing else better to do with their own lives. Descendants of Zombies characters, I have this to say in response, have always had a place in Christmas. If somebody like Scooby-Doo and Batman and the Flintstones and the Muppets can have something to do with Christmas, even Winnie the Pooh, because just last year I remember having Disney Channel, seeing these productions that they were doing flashback Christmas specials like from Winnie the Pooh and many other celebrated characters. If all these characters can have a place in Christmas, so too can your favorite Descendants of Zombies stars. And I don't think there is any argument that will come from any fan of Descendants of Zombies. And I've often wondered how you guys feel about all the critics who are reviewing Descendants of Zombies. Some people will say that Descendants of Zombies should have never been made. They have no place in Christmas. I just want to let you guys know that if it comes down to me having to take bullets up against 15 million critics for every Descendants of Zombies fan out there, I will proudly do that, because you guys have deserved far better reviews when it comes to Descendants of Zombies for forever. Scooby-Doo belongs in Christmas, and the Flintstones belong in Christmas, and even Casper the Friendly Ghost has a place in Christmas. So do your favorite Descendants of Zombies stars. Because one thing that I remembered about the Snow Angels music video was that Freya Sky was so honored. She had never felt so honored to be a part of a project like the Snow Angels music video, and she was so excited to share in that with each and every one of you. So too has she been so excited to share in every project she's ever been a part of. So why is somebody like me going to open up his YouTube channel, push record on his $500 camera, and review a reaction video for the Snow Angels music video with criticism seen in it, or Red Christmas? I think if they enjoyed filming this, if this was an experience unlike anything they ever experienced in their lifetime, the least we can do as big-time YouTube creators is upload videos that actually gives you hope for the foreseeable future, that there could be a sequel to Red Christmas, or there could be a sequel forthcoming for Snow Angels. Because I think every Descendants of Zombies fan has wanted to take a chance on this kind of thing, has really wanted to experience Descendants of Zombies for its true worth, and what it's really illustrated for everybody, and that's that hope exists for everybody out there, that everybody can have a Merry Christmas. Regardless of what you may be going through, I think everybody has the right to have a wonderful holiday season and really have a good life. And I think your favorite Descendants of Zombie stars deserve to have good lives too. They don't deserve to be crying because of how critics may feel about them. And the sad reality of this is there are so many critics out there who choose to criticize the Red Christmas music video and the Snow Angels music video without ever giving it a chance. But you know something? When I was 15 years old, I would go on these websites like TMZ and PerezHilton.com. PerezHilton.com was a celebrity gossip website that was quite popular when I was growing up. And I say this because I used to go on PerezHilton.com every night between 11:30 and midnight, and I used to read these ridiculous reviews he would be posting at the time for Hilary Duff and Britney Spears and this celebrity and that celebrity, and he would post countless blogs about these celebrities without ever giving them much of a chance. And he's doing the same thing for Kylie Cantrell and Dove Cameron all the time 25 years later. But you know something? I've never really cared what Perez Hilton had to say about someone like Kylie Cantrell. I may have cared because Kylie Cantrell was one of my favorite celebrities of all time, like I did for people like Lindsay Lohan and Hilary Duff years ago. God knows I took my fair share of bullets when it came to critics for Lindsay Lohan and Hilary Duff. And I'm doing the same thing for Kylie Cantrell because I believe she's a beautiful person. And I think never enough nice things can be said about Kylie and Ruby and Malia, who I miss being a part of Descendants. I wish Ruby would have shot her own Christmas music video for Descendants because I think Ruby gives this franchise so much life and so much meaning and a certain amount of prestige that I think she's never given enough respect or, recognition for. I've never really cared what these critics have had to say when it comes to Ryan Seacrest, Perez Hilton, and many others, because I'm the one guy on YouTube that you guys can trust in when it comes to great reviews. Did I think the Red music video was beautiful because of the color and the light and just how much light was given to the music video? It was beautiful. Snow Angels was just as miraculous. It was a perfect sequel for the Red Christmas music video, and there's two of the most celebrated Christmas music videos of all time. And having said that, I have never felt more honored to celebrate these moments with each and every one of you. These are moments, I say this because these are moments that I will never ever forget. Because one could choose to criticize Red Christmas and Snow Angels without ever giving it much of a chance. But when you really sit back and put it into perspective, because these moments are meant for so many different age demographics to celebrate, I think as YouTube creators we should celebrate these moments with these fans of Descendants of Zombies, because once you win the hearts of Descendants of Zombies fans, you've truly got something to hold on to for forever and to be thankful for. Because there isn't a day that goes by that I'm not thankful for every follower that I've ever had. And I'm probably the only YouTube creator who's ever talked about Descendants of Zombies who has sat down with you guys and expressed his heartfelt thanks to everybody who's ever had followed his YouTube channel. Because I can remember a time, many Christmases, where this YouTube channel had 5 subscribers. And then I started posting videos about Freya Sky, Dove Cameron, who got it all started for me, Kylie Cantrell, who I couldn't stand seeing tears in the eyes of because Kylie Cantrell was very emotional. And I want Kylie Cantrell to know there's nothing wrong with being emotional, and you should never be afraid to let the world know how you feel. I've said that more times than enough, but I know how this latest holiday compilation is going to get. It runs for about 9 minutes and 25 seconds, and I know it's going to see its fair share of criticism, so I just kind of wanted to beat out the algorithm and let you guys know how I felt about things like the Red Christmas music video and the Snow Angels music video, because they are beautiful, and I've always and forever believed that these music videos deserve to be celebrated in so many fabulous ways, and I just wanted to celebrate it with each and every one of you. Because one of the things that I was incredibly excited about was having the chance to come home for Christmas and review Descendants of Zombies and talk about it with each and every one of you guys. I love the idea of the Snow Angels music video. I was so excited for its premiere on November 17th. It was amazing seeing that premiere for the first time. By the time I saw it, so many people were wanting to catch the premiere of it. They couldn't find it. They were being redirected to my YouTube channel, and I considered it to be an honor to be the one that you guys were finding. The initial Snow Angels music video reaction that I had thrown up on my YouTube channel wanted to receive over 4,500 views. I think anywhere between 4,500 and 4,600 views were racked up for that Snow Angels reaction video, the very first one that I collaborated on, because I wanted to beat out the algorithm, and that's why some of these videos premiere at midnight, because they're a part of my lineup every day, and I just want to beat out the algorithm. And I know how critics feel about Descendants of Zombies, or have come to feel about it, because they don't see the worth or the time that is well spent talking about Descendants of Zombies. I've just wanted to be that guy to really come through for everybody, and that you knew if he was going to post a review, it was going to be a great review that you guys would hit the like button for 1,000 times, or you guys would just fall in love with, because I wanted you guys to fall in love with this YouTube channel for every review that I've ever posted. I never know how many views each video that I'm going to upload gets. I never know what kind of response I'm going to receive for every video that I upload, but it's pretty evident to me and very apparent, more apparent than ever before, that my videos receive a huge response, because this is the most dedicated to uploading Descendants of Zombies videos on YouTube than ever before. Nobody uploads videos like this. There is a collection of over 700 Descendants of Zombies videos having been uploaded on this YouTube channel, and I do it because I know there is somebody out there in this really big universe tonight, but even with how big this universe is, there is a fan of Descendants of Zombies who loves hearing about her favorite stars so much. And the age demographics vary. It could be someone 7 years old, it could be someone 15 years old, it could be someone 25 years old who loves Descendants and Zombies. And the one thing that I've noticed about each and every one of you is that you have this never say die, never quit on you attitude, and you guys aren't going anywhere anytime soon. And I feel that as if you guys have deserved far better reviews when it comes to Descendants and Zombies for a very long time. So when we talk about Freya Sky, when we talk about Clarke and Shrell, we need to let them know they're cool, and we're cool with them. And I think that there's a future to be excited about when it comes to Descendants and Zombies. Even more Christmas music videos to be produced than ever before, because I give you my word, if you guys hit my like button 50,000 times and subscribe to my YouTube channel 50,000 times, depending on if this video makes it out into the algorithm or not, when I am finally elected in as President of the United States, because we got to do something about Clarke and Shrell's emotions and our political point of view have somehow ended up in ridiculous conversations. We've got to give Clarke and Shrell a president that she can finally be proud of, and I would be more than honored to be that president because, conveniently enough, 20 years ago when I was online on dial-up internet, there was a conversation about what would ever happen if Jonathan Clarke made it in as President of the United States and the Jonathan Clarke regime took over the White House and moved in. Well, I can guarantee you that if I get in as President of the United States, Clarke and Shrell is going to be performing on the night of my inauguration. And it is going to be one of the most beautiful performances that she's ever had the honor of being a part of. And I will do everything in my power to make Clarke and Shrell happy to be living in America and finally give her a president that she can finally be proud of, along with all your favorite Descendants and Zombie stars, because they've been made to feel less confident in a world that's never made sense to any of them because they don't like to talk about politics. I get that. So because I understand them better than anybody, I give you my word, I will financially support them for Christmas music videos. I will back them every single time with financial support for movies for Descendants and Zombies. And I'll have a whole lot of fun with each and every one of them because, in all honesty, guys, being a part of the Disney company is something that I've always wanted to be a part of. And even if I'm President of the United States or not, I will have something to do with Disney, and I will go down in history for being one of the greatest of all time. I promise you guys that because of my overwhelming popularity, I will be a president that you guys can be proud of. And I will have a whole lot of fun being a part of every project that I can be a part of. Because I remember when Barack Obama and Michelle Obama were a part of iCarly and that, and, you know, they really weren't into what they were performing for. And I think you guys deserve a president that you can finally be proud of, that will give you things like discounts on Disney Plus, discounted trips to Disney World, better health care, because no child who loves Descendants and Zombies deserves to be sick and deserves to celebrate Descendants and Zombies just like somebody who isn't sick. And a lot of that has to do with the health care program in the United States. We've seen Obamacare and everything kind of flop, and Donald Trump really doesn't care about many people. So I've just wanted to be someone that, you know, you guys could finally be proud of. And I've seen Clarke and Shrell cry a whole lot, and I don't really agree with that. So if I can do something about that, no matter if I get a job with Disney or not, or this happens for me or that happens for me in my lifetime, I promise you guys we'll do something about how Clarke and Shrell feels. We'll do something about how your favorite Descendants and Zombie stars have been made to feel, because nobody deserves to feel that way. And I wouldn't be more proud to be that guy to get it done for you guys, because someone's got to come through for you guys when it comes to Descendants and Zombies, regardless if it comes to reviews or their point of view, because everybody deserves to feel accepted in a world that sometimes acceptance seems very difficult to achieve and obtain. And I just wanted to be that guy that you could trust in when it came to uploading the best Descendants and Zombies videos ever. Thank you guys so much for having loved this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for supporting me from the very first video that was ever uploaded on this YouTube channel. We've got a whole lot to discuss. If you have not subscribed, you're probably going to want to go ahead and get that out of the way right now, because we've got a whole lot to get into throughout all Saturday today. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday with Jonathan Clarke on YouTube, the most popular Descendants and Zombies YouTube channel in the world. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and to ring my bell for every video that I ever upload. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, because it would mean so much to my heart and would do my heart a whole lot of good, knowing there are Descendants and Zombies fans out there that love these holiday productions and love these videos just as much as I do producing and editing them and uploading them to this YouTube channel every single time I do, because every day we're talking about Descendants and Zombies on this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for having watched this video and loving Descendants and Zombies as much as what you have over the last decade, because it's been a decade and a year that I will never ever forget. Thank you so much for having watched this video.